Unit 2 Cultural Issues and Values. Listening. Part 1.
Is there a precise number of existing cultures?
Oh no, there are hundreds if not thousands, as there are many different cultures and subcultures.
Are culture and race the same?
No, there are hundreds of cultures in the world, while we have a limited number of races. Cultural differences are more about human development and not so much about skin colour.
When in conflicts, how do different cultures solve their problems?
This is an important question, which is difficult to answer. In general, if one culture can't dominate another culture, then natural processes lead these cultures to accept each other. Take the example of Quebec. The French culture and the British culture have struggled throughout the previous years, but now they coexist and complement each other for the benefit of Canada.
What role does mass media play in influencing a culture?
Some people think that mass media doesn't have any influence on us. This opinion believes that family behaviour is crucial in shaping children's attitudes. But I think mass media makes a difference. Take the example of our country, America. Years ago, there were many different accents which disappeared. Word usage and pronunciation are becoming more homogenized due to mass media. Besides, the media continually gives us distorted images of other cultures which reinforce the concept of stereotypes.
Unit 2 Listening. Part 2.
If stereotypes are negative, as you said, then why do we use them?
First of all, let's agree on a definition of the term stereotype. Generally speaking, a stereotype, nowadays, refers to a standardized conception of a specific community or group of people. It's used to describe the way society categorizes a community with a set of characteristics. Now let's go back to your question. We use stereotypes partly because it's difficult to understand all the existing cultures. Add to that, there's no tendency to devote much time to deeply understand how people from a different culture behave. Therefore, we accept stereotypes.
How do stereotypes affect our way of thinking?
Stereotypes reduce the difficulties of understanding people who are different from ourselves. They help us by giving a general idea of the community we want to interact with. So, we learn how to act in a different cultural context. However, some stereotypes are inaccurate. What's striking is that we consider different cultures as wrong and develop negative stereotypes. Consequently, we become biased and treat people from a different cultural community inappropriately.
My last question. What's your personal opinion about cultural differences?
We are very different as individuals, let alone as communities and nations. Therefore, to be different doesn't mean you are wrong or not important. On the contrary, we need to accept our differences and be tolerant towards them.